What's up, guys? Alfredo here with some more of that Halo 4 commentary one time. This week I'm joined by my coworker James. James, what up, dude?
What up?
James, what exactly do you do here at IGN?
I edit a lot of video.
You do a lot of that.
Like a lot of video, like the conversations,
That's
conversation
right,
with
with
Greg,
Greg Miller, that man.
and the other editorial people. I edit that.
That you do.
I also help out on the fix.
A whole bunch of things. You're like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, I like to get my hands in everything, all the puddings.
All of them. So, James, I brought you on this week's commentary because I wanted to address a question that a lot of people ask us, which is, how did you get your job at IGN? But before we dive into that, let me go ahead and piece this match together for you guys. So, the game type is lockdown. The map is longbow. I'm equipped with my BR, Promethean Vision, shielding, and stealth. That's exactly how I'm going to roll this match, James.
All right.
So, yeah, I mean, how'd you get started?
So, I'm going to give the short version. I was in LA. I was working with a production company doing music videos. I think we were talking about right beforehand. I was doing Miguel. He did that song.
Miguel's Adorn?
Yeah, that's
That's the jam.
Yeah, dude, that song is dope. That was the last video I did. I applied for a position up here to do some gameplay capture.
That's right.
Funny enough, that was the last that music video.
Was the last thing you did?
Yeah, that's the thing I did. Then I moved up here literally that night. I finished and then drove up to San Francisco from LA.
Jeez. So what? I mean, did you go to school for production or anything like that?
No, I decided to jump like directly into the industry.
Right. Get your hands dirty. Right.
Basically,
hands-on work experience.
I had friends and family in it who were just like, look, you could just jump right in. Just jump right in, and you'll learn what you would learn in school.
Well, I mean, that's kind of similar to my story actually. I remember, well, Tim and I, we entered this contest for like a PlayStation blog contest, and it was like make a cool YouTube video and then win a trip to E3. Oh, look at Green Skull taking my assassination. That would have been so nice. But yeah, I mean, we entered it and we won, and we ended up winning our trip to E3. We were freaking out because it was like, oh my god, E3, we're here. We never thought we'd ever be here. And Tim took full advantage of that. He walked up to the IGN booth and eventually, grabbed someone's contact information. That landed him an internship, and then a couple months down the line, he was just like, he called me up and he was like, hey, IGN's doing another April Fool's video, and they need a bad guy, like an ethnic-looking bad guy. And apparently
awesome.
I fit the bill. I mean, I was a little too young looking, but
The old person makeup.
Exactly. They put a little bit of old person makeup on me, so I was a part of that Oars video. I was the bad wizard, and IGN's very huge on personality. So I guess they just liked me and I fit in. So eventually they contracted me for a couple things, and eventually that landed me an internship. And I believe Tim and I were the last interns, right? Because when you came in shortly after.
Yeah, I did.
And you guys were contracted.
A year ago, actually.
A year after. And you guys were contracted. So so Tim and I were just, I think, the last interns that we've had recently, or somewhat recently. And yeah, I interned, paid my dues, you know what I mean? And just like everyone else does, and eventually they landed me a contract. And now I'm here at IGN doing random YouTube, originals and editing a whole bunch of cool videos. And
Dude, the top 10s.
Top 10s, those Halo and Call of Duty top 10s. And of course they let me do these commentaries. I don't know why anyone listens to these, but sure, why not?
Because they're awesome.
Actually, you know what? We're going to ask a Twitter question now.
Oh, what Twitter question this week?
So I'm going to ask people, if they had the opportunity to work at IGN, what position would they want, and what job title would they want along with that?
Interesting.
I mean, you can go off the wall. It could be a realistic one, or it could be a not realistic one.
Yeah, because it's always interesting to see what people think. Specifically, what exactly happens in a game company.
Exactly.
And sometimes it's not always realistic. You're like, I just want to.
You know how
I'm gonna play video games all day. And you're like, well,
do you always get? Do you ever tell people? I love when you tell people like, "Oh, I'm from IGN." They either are super excited, they don't get it, or they're just like, "Oh, do you like make video games?"
I'm like, well, we're like.
It's hard to describe sometimes, especially
maybe a little high praise. We're the ESPN of video games.
Well, I'll take that. Anyways, so that Twitter question, let me know in the comments down below, or tweet me at Alfredo IGN. And you guys, make sure to follow me on Twitter. Last week I gave out some Photos quote-unquote unicorn armor codes, and I'll be giving away some Microsoft points to you guys. Probably throw like another free-for-all tournament. Or if you guys just want to play along with me, you guys can. Shout out to Chris Manning, who's my my buddy over here playing along with me, LD2K. He works for 2K. Promethean, Fatal Snipe Down, and Alex. Also, big shout out to my homie Green Skull. If you want to check out his YouTube channel, I'll show you the link down below. Ready Up Live. He does a lot of just random cool videos. Very big Halo guy, just like myself. He does some Minecraft stuff too, which I don't dilly-daddle in at all. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. This is a 15-2 match. James, thank you for, I know, own it, right?
That's pretty good score.
It's a subtle thing. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. It's 15-2. It didn't die too much. But James, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks. All right, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and keep it locked to IGN.